Hello everybody, this is Marla, part of Flowers and Friends. This is our business card that I let people have when they come to our brick and mortar stores. I'm sorry it's a little fuzzy, I don't know how to fix this, but and here in my living room is my workshop, and right here is my it's my workspace. So I'm about ready to do a couple of special orders, which if you contact me directly, I'll be more than happy to work something out with you. Here's what I call the mummy doll because it looks like a mummy. This is just the sock doll before all of the hair. I call it hair, makeup, and wardrobe. And the clutch of the magic happens from this box right here. Here's the eyes. Okay, normally people see buttons, but those are eyes. This I use for eyes too. I use embroidery thread and embroidery thread. And here's more eyes, button. And sometimes I even use black eyes. Some people, I've actually had a request for purple or lavender eyes. And here's green eyes. The pink embroidery thread is what I use on all of the dolls for eyes. I mean for mouth. So this is where the magic happens. This is what I use to put the hair on. And the hair is yarn. Plain and simple. I use white socks, of course, but then I can use these kind of socks too. This one is full of something else in the middle. But what I would do is turn it inside out, and so the fuzziness shows. And if you go to the website or Facebook page, more like, you can see all the different kinds of dolls that I've done. And see, here's another one. Oh, it's ready for another. I'm working on the arm right now, attaching it with a needle. And like, this is a yellow sock with the stuff on the bottoms for the tread, but I've already got it cut out and ready for to be sewn. And then after it gets sewn, I'll show you the stuffing. The stuffing is new polyfill. And I do not get it at Dollar General. I have a vendor, a local country craft store run by a gentleman in our Amish community. And this is the polyfill. It's never been used, never been stuffed in anything. So it comes directly from my my vendor to me, and I just make sure all of this is nice and separated before it goes into the doll. Then I sew it up and it becomes what you see here. I don't have any available to show you that I've finished at the moment. They are ready for the market. Our local farmers market has a winter bounty bags thing available in a couple weeks. So, and this is one of the fuzzy socks that you get at the I think they've had them at like Dollar Tree or something. I think that's where I got them. But they're like really fuzzy on both sides and really soft, and they make really soft dollies. This one is made, as you can tell, from a tube sock, and it's pretty tall. Let's measure it using my handy dandy tape measure. Okay. It goes from... Okay. I'm going to set this down just a second. Oh, I can reach it. It reaches to about 13.5 inches. And that's one of our larger dolls. Now, like one made from this, with this being the head and that being the feet, it's going to be, well, I'm going to stretch it out a little bit during the stuffing process. But right now it's showing right about 6 inches, between 6 and 7 inches. So it's not going to get too big. But lots of different sizes of socks. I've even made a doll from this tiny infant sock. You can tell. Here's the toe, here's the heel, there's the ankle. They don't get very big. And they're, the reason why I have the same price for the big dolls as well as the teeny tiny ones, right, they're less materials, but the smaller you get, the more detailed and difficult the sewing is. So that's the reason for the same price for no matter what size it is, and no matter what it's wearing. Sometimes I get a little inspiration from something, and the dolls become a little more detailed. But other times they're just very basic, and it's like I don't want to charge more for the more detailed ones, because the fact that I want to do it that way and not I have to. So why should I charge you for me being inspired? And I never know where my inspiration is going to come from. I have ideas coming from kids and TV, books, or anything. This is my cloth that I put on my table. So, and sometimes I've used it as a background for my photographs. So, that's why that's there, and that's kind of part of my trademark. The flowers, part of my Flowers and Friends. And sitting up in the window, hey Tony. Yup, that's my boy. Yeah, he even smiles. He gets to be my helper and my supervisor in his eyes. So, that's just a little bit about Flowers and Friends. Hope you enjoy your Flowers and Friends dolly when you receive it. Bye.